Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on February 23rd, 2023 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Pangong Langayate Girim Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Devotees and the Lord Feel Mutual Separation from Each Other. Under the section, Jagadananda Pandita's loving dealings with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 12.61.
Gundicha Marjan Rathagre Norton Purvavat Shabaloya Gundicha Marjan Ratha Age Purvavat Kumila Norton.
Translation. All the devotees engaged in the cleansing ceremony of the Gundicha temple and danced in front of the Rath Yatra chariot, just as they had done in the past. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we will continue again with the Sri Krishna Chaitanya compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Lord Chaitanya orders Lord Nityananda to go to Gauda Desha. Under the section, the pastimes of Nityananda. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 12.81.
Nityanandaর প্রতি আজ্ঞা নিত্যানন্দে কহিলা তুমি না হাসিও বারবার তথায় আমার সঙ্গ হইবে তোমার.
The Lord specifically advised Nityananda Prabhu, you should not come here again and again. You will have my association in Bengal.
Lord Chaitanya had assured Lord Nityananda as I carry out his order to preach in Bengal.
So Lord Chaitanya had assured Lord Nityananda by carrying out his order to preach in Bengal,
He would have the association of Lord Chaitanya.
He would have the association of Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.209.
হেনমতে শ্রী গৌর সুন্দর নীলাচলে রহিলেন কীর্তন বিহার কুতূহলে.
In this way,
In this way,
Lord Sri Gaura
Sundara
enjoyed while remaining at Nilachal.
While remaining at Nilachal,
He enjoyed the kirtan pastimes.
He enjoyed the kirtan pastimes. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antakanda 5.210.
নীলাচলে জন্মিলা যতে অনুচর সবে চিনিলেন নিজ প্রাণের ঈশ্বর.
All the Lord Chaitanya's associates appeared or were born in Nilachal.
All Lord Chaitanya's associates who born in Nilachal,
they gradually recognize the Supreme Lord of their life.
they gradually recognize the Supreme Lord of their life.
So when people born in 903 and had the opportunity to associate with Lord Chaitanya,
Some people were born in Jagannath Puri and had their opportunity to associate with Lord
they
Chaitanya.
realized that he was the Supreme Lord, Lord of their life.
They realized that he was the Supreme Lord and Lord of their life when people had the opportunity to be born in. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 5.211.
নীলাচলের ভক্তগণ শ্রীপদ্মন্মা কৃষ্ণ প্রেমের সাগর আত্মপদ যার দিলা শ্রী গৌর সুন্দর
Padma Mishra,
Sri Pradyumna Mishra,
he was the ocean of love for Lord Krishna,
he was an ocean of love for Lord Krishna,
or ecstatic love.
ocean of ecstatic love.
Lord Sri Sundara
Lord Sri Gaurasundara
personally gave shelter at his lotus feet.
personally gave shelter at his lotus feet,
At his shelter.
gave him shelter at his lotus feet. Sri Chaitanya Charit Bhagavat Antakanda 5.212.
পরমানন্দ মহাপাত্র মহাশয় যার তনু শ্রী চৈতন্য ভক্তি রসময়
The associate Paramananda Mahapatra Mahaswami,
So the associate Paramananda Mahapatra Mahashai,
whose body was filled with rasa
whose body was filled with rasa
of Sri Chaitanya Bhakti.
of Sri Chaitanya Bhakti. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.213.
কাশী মিশ্র পরম বিহল কৃষ্ণ রসে আপনের মহিলা প্রভু যাহার বসে
Was completely overwhelmed in the knowledge of love for Lord Krishna.
Kashi Mishra was supremely overwhelmed in the mellows of love for Lord Krishna.
Lord Chaitanya personally stayed in his house.
Lord Chaitanya personally stayed in his house. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.214.
এই মতো প্রভু সর্বধৃত্য করি সঙ্গে নিরবধি ঘায়ে সংকীর্তন রঙ্গে
This way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
In this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
along with all his servitors,
along with all of his servitors,
he had constant association
he had constant association
and engaged in the pastime, enjoyed the pastimes of Sankirtan.
and enjoyed the pastimes of Sankirtan. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.215.
উদাসীন শ্রী চৈতন্য দাসগণের প্রভুর সঙ্গ লাভের জন্য ক্ষেত্রবাস। যত যত উদাসীন শ্রী চৈতন্য দাস সবে করিলেন আসি নীলাচলে বাস।
All the renounced associates
All the renounced associates
of Lord Sri Chaitanya,
of Lord Sri Chaitanya,
they gradually came to Sri Vilachala
they gradually came to Sri Nilachala
and took up their residence there.
and took up their residence there. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada. Those who lived at home and served Sriman Mahaprabhu were the Lord's householder devotees. And those who had the opportunity to live and constantly hear topics of the Supreme Lord in the Lord's holy abode after having severed household ties becomes indifferent to their house and family members and went to reside in Nilachal with Sri Chaitanya Dev. That is why those who at present have the opportunity to retire from family life live in a temple
So Lord Chaitanya was repeatedly stating that one could serve him either as a householder or in the renounced order.
So Lord Chaitanya was repeatedly stating that one can serve him whether he's a householder or in the renounced order.
And those who came and lived, many in the renounced order came to live with Lord Chaitanya
Many in the Grahastha order came to live
in
with
the renounced order.
many in the renounced order came to live with Lord Chaitanya
And Jagadpuri.
in Jagannath Puri.
And some were grihastas,
And some were Grahasthas,
but those who came to all those places were renounced.
but those who came from all over the places, they were renounced. Sri Chaitanya,
So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that many renounced people leave their families and live in some temple.
so Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he says that many people leave their family and live in the temple. Renounce their family and live in the temple. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.216.
নীলাচলে নিত্যানন্দ। নিত্যানন্দ প্রভু বর পরম উদ্দাম সর্বনীলাচলে ভ্রমে মহাজ্যোতির ধাম।
Lord Nityananda, he was independent Lord,
Lord Nityananda, he was the independent Lord,
and he wandered over Nilachal.
so he wandered over Nilachal.
He was most effulgent.
He was most effulgent. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.217.
নিরবধি পরানন্দ সে উন্মত্ত লক্ষিতে না পারে কেহ অভিজ্ঞত তত্ত্ব।
Lord Nityananda was constantly absorbed in the mellows of transcendental emotion.
Lord Nityananda was constantly absorbed in the mellows of transcendental devotion
or transcendental ecstasy.
or transcendental ecstasy.
And that way, he was as if highly intoxicated.
In that way, he was as if he was intoxicated.
I'm not able to write his incomprehensible words.
I'm not able to write his incomprehensible glories.
Lord Nityananda, he wandered around Nilachal, but actually no one could understand his actual position.
Lord Nityananda, he wandered around Nilachal, but no one could understand his actual position. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.217 18.
সদাই জপেন নাম শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য স্বপ্নে অনাহিক নিত্যানন্দ মুখে অন্ন
He would constantly chant
Would constantly chant
the holy name,
the holy name,
Lord Krishna Chaitanya,
Lord
Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Even in dreams,
even in dreams.
Lord Nityananda mouth would not say anything else.
Lord Nityananda not say anything else. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada. Sri Nityananda Prabhu constantly chanted the name
Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Haribo. Lord Krishna personally appeared as Lord Chaitanya, and this form of Lord Chaitanya is meant to revive the spiritual consciousness of people who are averse to Krishna by preaching the teachings of Krishna. Nityananda Prabhu did not speak any word other than
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, either while awake or asleep.
Since Lord Nityananda is not different from Balaram,
Since Lord Nityananda is not different from Balaram,
he came simply to serve Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
he came simply to serve Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
And he was constantly chanting the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
And he was constantly chanting the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.219.
যেন রামচন্দ্রে লক্ষ্মণের রতিমতি সেই মত নিতাইয়ের শ্রী চৈতন্যে প্রীতি
As love between Lakhan and Ramchandra,
As the love between Lakhan and Ramchandra,
Lord Nityananda was attached to Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
that was attached to Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
So in Ramlila, Lord Nityananda came as Lakshmana.
So in Ram Leela, Lord Nityananda came as Lakshman,
In Krishna Lila, he came as Balaram.
and in Krishna Leela, he came as Balaram.
Prabhupada was saying that when the Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan was being established,
Prabhupada was saying when the Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan was being established,
all the Sankirtan devotees to go to Vrindavan.
All the Sankirtan devotees should go to Vrindavan
Get strength, spiritual strength from Lord Balaram.
and get spiritual strength from Lord Balaram.
Hello.
Haribo. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.220.
নিত্যানন্দ কৃপাই সমগ্র বিশ্বে অদ্যপি শ্রী চৈতন্য বাণী প্রচার। নিত্যানন্দ প্রসাদে যে সকল সংসার অদ্যপিহ গায় শ্রী চৈতন্য অবতার।
By the father's mercy of Lord Nityananda,
By the costless mercy of Lord Nityananda,
the whole world now catching the light of Sri Chaitanya, Lord Sri Chaitanya Avatar.
the whole world is chanting the glories of Lord Sri Chaitanya Avatar,
Even today.
even today. Nitai Kripa Pradayini. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.221.
হেন মতে মহাপ্রভু চৈতন্য নিতাই নীলাচলে বসতি করেন দুই ভাই।
And this way, two brothers, Mahaprabhus,
In this way, the two brothers,
Mahaprabhu,
Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Nitai,
remained in Nilachal. Two brothers.
as two brothers. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.222.
মহাপ্রভুর নিবৃত্তে নিত্যানন্দ সহ আলাপ ও নিত্যানন্দকে গৌড় দেশে শুদ্ধ ভক্তি অর্থ গমনে আদেশ। একদিন শ্রী গৌর সুন্দর নর নিবৃতে বসিলা নিত্যানন্দ সঙ্গে করি।
One day, Lord Sri Gaurasundara,
One day, Lord Sri Gaurasundara,
the Supreme Lord in the form of a human being,
the Supreme Lord in the form of a human being,
sat down in a solitary place
sat down in a solitary place
with Lord Nityananda.
with Lord Nityananda. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.223.
প্রভু বলে শোনো সত্য তুমি নবদ্বীপ প্রতি।
Chaitanya said,
Lord Chaitanya said,
listen on Nityananda,
"Oh, listen, O Nityananda,
most of my manners.
the most magnanimous.
Go quickly to Navadvip Dham.
Go quickly to Navadvip Dham." Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.224.
প্রতিজ্ঞা করিয়াছি আমি নিজ মুখে মূর্খ নীচ দরিদ্র বা সাব প্রেম সুখে।
I have personally promised
I have personally promised
with my own mouth,
with my own mouth
I will deliver the fools,
that I would deliver fools,
the lowborn,
the lowborn,
the poor,
the poor,
flood them with Krishna, prem, happiness.
and flood them in Krishna Prem happiness. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda 5.225 to 226.
তুমিও থাকিলা যদি মুনি ধর্ম করি আপন উদ্ধাম ভাব সব পরিহরি, তবে মূর্খ নিচ যত পতিত সংসার, বল দেখি আর কেবা করিবে উদ্ধার।
Yeah. That's it. If you stay here and practice the silence harmony,
If you stay here and practice the silence of a Muni,
forsaking your magnanimous nature,
forsaking your magnanimous nature,
in that case, all the worldly fools, well-known, and all fallen in the material world.
in that case, who will deliver the fools, the lowborn, and those who have fallen, and all who have fallen in the material nature?
Only let me see who will deliver all these.
Tell me, let me see who will follow, who will deliver all the fallen people. Deliver all the fallen people. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.227.
ভক্তি রস দাতা তুমি, তুমি সম্বরিলে, তবে অবতার বা কি নিমিত্তে করিলে।
I'll be the distributor of memos of devotional source.
You are the distributor of the mellows of devotional service.
If you hide them,
You hide them.
and what is the use of your avatar
Then what is the use of your avatar
in this world?
in this world? Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.228.
কে আমার বাক্য যদি সত্য চাও, তবে লম্বে তুমি গৌর দেশে যাও।
If you wish uh, to fulfill my promise
If you wish to fulfill my promise,
and make it true,
make it true,
then you should go quickly to Goradak, Bengal,
then you should go quickly to Gaudadesh, Bengal,
without delay.
without delay. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Antyakanda 5.229.
মূর্খ নিজ পতিত দুঃখিত যত ভক্তি দিয়া কর গিয়া সবারে মোচন।
Fallen, sad people,
Deliver the foolish, low-born, sad people,
distressed persons,
distressed persons,
by giving them pure devotional service.
by giving them pure devotional service.
And this way, deliver all of them.
In this way, deliver all of them. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada, Sri Gaurasundar ordered Sri Nityananda Prabhu to go to Gaudadesh. All intelligent, aristocratic, learned people of Gaudadesh accepted the religion preached by Gaurasundar. But foolish, wretched, sinful people could not understand the topics of devotional service to Krishna preached by Lord Gaurasundar. To benefit those foolish, wretched, fallen souls, to liberate them from their non-devotional propensity, Lord Sri Gaurasundar sent Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu to Gaudadesh. Sri Mahaprabhu had personally promised that he would deliver all ignorant, fallen people who are more or less useless. But since pseudo devotees, enjoyers of fruits of their karma, who are attached to sense gratification, as well as impersonal Mayavadis who desire liberation, are included among the fools, wretched and wretched and fallen. The most merciful Lord Sri Gaurasundar sent Sri Nityananda to uplift them. Since the Mayavadi's extreme arrogance and the ritualistic Smarta's pride born of adaptness became impediments in their attaining devotional service to the Supreme Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who was unhappy to see the distress of others, went to Gauda Desha to fulfill the internal desire of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Although the inhabitants of Bengal are still more or less polluted by faults like sentimentality, and the Rajasthanis and the Gujaratis glorify them.
So, it's like Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada
So His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada,
went to the Western world,
went to the Western world,
carrying the message in the Bhagavatam and the Tagore,
carrying the message of Srimad Bhagavatam and Nitai Gaur,
to deliver the fallen, poor, wretched, foolish,
to deliver
people.
the fallen, poor, wretched, foolish people.
And by the mercy of the Tagore, they could understand this priceless gift
By the mercy of Nitai Gaur, they could understand this priceless gift
of devotional service.
of devotional service.
Haribol.
Hari Bol. Thus ends the chapter entitled Lord Chaitanya orders Lord Nityananda to go to Gauda Desha. Guru Maharaj. Under the section, the pastimes of Nityananda, pastimes of Lord Nityananda Prabhu.
I just want to mention a couple days after 12:31, we hope to go on the Parikrama.
So I just safari. So I just want to mention couple days after Gaur Purnima, we want to go on the spiritual safari.
This time we were going to
This time we are going to West.
stop in our temple in Durganagar.
So we will stop in our temple in
Durganagar.
Durganagar.
Then we'll go to Dandat,
Then we'll go towards Dhanbad.
and go to Ranchi,
Then go to Ranchi,
where the Lord Chaitanya had all the animals chant dance.
where Lord Chaitanya had all the animals chant and dance.
That's in what's it called? Sorry,
That is in Jharkhand.
I'm going straight north to Patna.
We'll be going straight north to Patna.
We'll see the new temple in Patna,
We'll see the new temple in Patna.
and then we'll go to the place of Gajendra Moksha,
And then the safari will go to the place of Gajendra Moksham,
place of Gaya,
the place of Vishnu Gaya,
Lord Chaitanya got initiated,
where Lord Chaitanya got initiated.
go to the birthplace of Mother Sita.
Then we'll go to the birthplace of Mother Sita.
Then we come back.
Then we come back.
This is short, sweet,
So this is short, sweet,
various pastime places.
various pastime places.
If you have any relatives that passed away, father, mother, grandmother, great grandmother, anyone passed away,
If you have any relatives passed away, father, mother, grandmother, great grandmother, any way,
and Gaya can do a special ceremony to help them spiritually.
in Gaia, you can have a special ceremony to help them spiritually.
Prabhupada went there 2 times.
Prabhupada went there 2 times.
I was there also. I did for my Purvashram mother and father.
I went there also. I did for my Purvashram mother and father.
Lord Chaitanya went there for Jagannath Mishra.
Lord Chaitanya went there for Jagannatha Mishra.
And so you can go to the Vishwagaya and do the ceremony for your departed relative.
And do the ceremony for your departed relative.
If you have any friend that you want to do a ceremony, you can also friend.
If you have a friend for whom you want to do a ceremony, you can do also for your friend.
Like Krishna Madhyastu.
Krishna Matirastu. Blessings to all of you. Thank you very much for coming. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Chaitanya Lila class.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. And don't forget to like and share our channel.